Okay, we're rolling here. Hi everybody, it's Sean. You know, after all, this is about my 200th video, and I decided at this time to talk about the video I've mentioned in previous videos, which was the April 11th, 2016 incident at the Palace Arms. It took me a while to get to it, because being my 200th video, I don't know if I'll make another video. Maybe I'll make 3 to 4 more. Maybe this will be my last video. I have no clue at the present time. But before I get to the incident and what happened and what transpired, this kind of ties in. What happened was there was an individual, a cop, who was on the Sunshine List in 14th Division. He made approximately $662,000 over a 5-year period. Now, he went into the office 1A and he basically took a $75 float that Bernie Tishman gave his employees out of the office. It went missing. He was the only one in there. He went in there for 15 minutes and it was missing. So this is, I'm trying to give you the character of this police officer at the time. So let's go right to, and he's 61. He might be retired with 14th Division, or he might still be working. I don't know. He came from 51 Division. And you can probably, if you check the internet, you'll find out about this guy. So let's get right to the April 11th, 2016 incident. I was starting to move my stuff out of the Palace Arms and put it in storage. That was my whole goal, to get out there by July, which never transpired. But anyways, that particular day, apparently my room was broken into while I was out that day. Don Mayette blamed this cop that I just mentioned. There was $1,100 that went missing, by the way, in a kit bag. A guy named Andrew that lived in room 2 said it was Don Mayette that broke in the door and stole it. Then a third person said that it was this Andrew guy who always kept his door open in the day and didn't close it till around 7 at night. Now, anybody who was at the palace might know this guy. He wore a jean jacket and jeans, even in the winter. Bitter, angry guy. But it wouldn't be above him to steal money. He's that type of guy. He used to keep his door open a little bit and listen to who was going in and out of doors. He was a creepy slime bag type of guy that would definitely would steal off somebody, no doubt about it. So that's what happened, and he blamed Don Mayette. So let's get right to and that was on April 11th, 2016. That had to happen, I believe, in the morning, sometime in the morning. I was gone from probably around 9 to 4. I didn't get back there till like 4:30, from what I can understand. Anyways, in late October of 2018, I was talking to a gentleman at the Tim Hortons at Ossington and Queen, and we were talking about the Palace Arms and what happened that particular day. Because I thought it was kind of strange that 8 bike cops were looking for me that day, and that there was a ghost car in the backyard. And Don Mayette tried to say it was Bernie Tishman that placed the phone call, and that didn't make any sense to me. I mean, Bernie Tishman at the end probably didn't like me, but he was being fed a lot of lies about me, and my character was being assassinated by one individual, and we know who that is. So I was talking to this guy late October 2018, and that was like a year and a half after the April 11th, 2016 incident. And what this individual told me, and the reason why there was 8 bike cops that came looking for me, Don Mayette, who has a flip phone, so he has his own number, decided that he would make a mischievous phone call. So what he did is he went to a pay phone, which can be traced by the cops, and said I was walking around in the King and Strawn area with an axe and threatening people. All BS. He knew that I had an axe because he went in my room and was doing some repair work. And obviously when he goes into a room, he scopes the room and looks around and sees whatever he can. He knew that I had an axe, which I did purchase at, I believe, Honest Ed's, which is now closed. And I basically took the axe because if I wanted to go out in the woods, I needed an axe, because there were times I was going to go out in the woods. So like I said, he placed a phone call from the pay phone and said that I was going around the King and Strawn area with an axe threatening people. Well, obviously the cops, that's a weapon. They're going to send a lot of cops after me. And what happened was that he tried to blame it on Bernie Tishman. Uh, Bernie Tishman had nothing to do with that back in the day, because Bernie Tishman in April of 2016 would leave around 1 o'clock, 1:30. He didn't stick around too long. And the call, from what I hear, was placed at around 3:30 that afternoon. The cops probably arrived there maybe just before 4 o'clock. And all these cops were looking for me. I didn't get back till probably around 5 o'clock, and people were telling me that the cops were looking for me that day, and I couldn't figure out why. It wasn't until a year and a half later when the guy told me the story, because Don Mayette told this guy the story, and he said that he put in this false call, and he was never charged for that. And that's what transpired on April 11th, 2016, and that's why I quickly split. And he made up this stupid thing about why was I in room 26. Well, to let you know why I was in room 26, a friend of mine was from Ottawa who was staying in that room. I was visiting that individual, and when I came back, my door was busted in. So obviously I went to room 26 and was going to stay there. He didn't. He gave me the keys, and he was, I think it was on, I don't know what day it was, but I think he was paid till the 13th of April. So I was going to stay there the night and see what was going on the next day, because obviously I'm not sleeping in a room with my door being busted on April 11th. There's no way I could sleep there. Mayette said, why was I hiding in the room? Why would I stay in room number 4 when my door was broken into? So I stayed in room 26. The guy left me the keys. There was no key refund for it. And then I met Mayette and I handed the keys back to him. But the bottom line was that after seeing my door smashed in, I wasn't going to stay in room 4. That would be idiotic. So that's what the whole incident of April 11th, 2016 was about. And that's Sean. And if this is my last video, I'd like to thank everybody that watch my videos and everybody subscribe to my videos. But I don't know, I might do 3 to 4 more videos. I don't know at the present time. We'll wait and see. But if this is it, this is it. And I thank you and have a good night. And man, is it hot. It was 40 Celsius, 104 degrees yesterday, and about 103 with the Humidex, that is. And today with the Humidex it was again 40. So we're having a brutal July. So I'd like to thank everybody, and peace over and out. Bye.